and welcome to Farming Simulator 19, the Old Stream Farm Map Tour. Now this is a total different map to everyone else because it's got this huge area at the top. What we just drove in on, if you look at the map, you see this bit is just a blank canvas. Whatever you want to do with it, it's got a completely flat area. You've got a little bit of hills, well, humps, and you come down this way and it brings you into another flat area, so you can do anything you want with this. This is a blank canvas all ready for you to go. Now if you try and get back over this way, it won't have it. You have to go underneath the bridge because it is a railway crossing, and there's two, well, railway lines, not crossing. There's two railroad running along there, so you've got to go under the bridge to get up to this new area. Now the map is by Blacksheep modding, so there we go. We go back under, and I think first off we'll head back down towards the farm. I've had a little look around, so hopefully, yeah, the farm's carrying on down here a little bit further, but it looks amazing. It's another absolutely amazing map, and I've just missed the farm. The farm's down there, and it's got all these road markers in, but you can drive straight through them. They do not hinder you. So we're coming down into the farm. I've got 2 silo pits for your chaff. And that is your water for your cattle. Now there's a cow pasture and there's a large cow pasture and large cow pasture, and basically they are separate, so you do get 2 different cow pastures. I've got the Brabham over in the far side, that's the cow pasture, and this is the large one with the brown cow in. So that's your water point for that, just there. I'll tell you that now because I didn't want to forget as we drive back round. Now one of these, let's put on the help window. Because I'm sure one of these, oh, they are chaff. They are both bunkers, because when I was having a look around the farm, I couldn't find where the manure is. Now, is this the manure here? No, that's another chaff as well. So I couldn't find manure. I know where slurry is, but that's no manure. Anyway, getting back to the tour. So we're driving back into the farm, and we go around. So we've got all these storage sheds on our left hand side. We start off with the New Holland. So we got that. We got a few bits of kit. There's 14 bits of kit and placeables in all. More storage sheds, and another one just there. And then we come over this way, and this is where the pigs are. Now on everywhere around the farm, on this farm, to load them, the animals, it's at the gate there. So I've got 5 in there at the moment, so you just load that, do it through there. That's your animal dialogue. Now over there is your food. Sorry, that is your water. That's your food. Here's your straw point, just there. That's your slurry discharge. For you to take your slurry out of your pigs and go on through. but a nice little yard. It's very nicely set up, this whole farm. Done an awesome job. It flows really well. So we've got a nice little open area here, and then we have the sheep. Now that is where your wool is going to come in. Here's where we put our grass in, and here's the water. And it's same thing again. To load them, you load them here, animal dialogue, all through this gate. So we come through, that's the pigs and the sheep. Now when we go, let's go into the garage a minute and let me show you. Basically the only thing you've got is a horse paddock. When you scroll all the way through, the sheep, the pigs and the two cows are not placeables. They're built into the game. I think that's why the slot count you see there, it's 819, which is quite high. They have been quite high on most of these lately, and I think that's half the problem. So they are built in, so you cannot remove them. So this is here to stay. I'm not sure how many it takes, because you can't find that out until you fill it all up, and I haven't done that yet. I've only done a couple of hours on the map, so we'll go through what we know. We know most of it anyway. Here's your lime station here with your silo. Now your farm silos, they do start off, I'm on farm manager, and you do have quite a few different items. Well, the first few items really, that's about it. 400,000 of each one you can fit in this silo, so it's a decent sized silo. Same again, you can't remove this silo, that's here to stay. Then we've got the chickens in here, open dialogue chicken. Yep, and he's around somewhere. Or did, yeah, I did buy him. But that's chickens there, so I presume that will be your egg point right there. And then we're moving, this is one of your entrances coming into your farm. Let's put the map on so you can see which way we're facing out. And then we've got a little bit of a garden area going on with the old scarecrow. A few tomatoes on the go. And you start off with a couple of trailers. You do have the favourite, bit of old school there. Let's go in and have a look, see exactly what you get. So you get the favourite 511C, the Fiat 1300 DT, then we've seen about the New Holland, then you get a pickup, and you also get a trailer, a header, two headers, a plough, a seeder, a manure spreader, front loader, universal bucket, and horse paddock. That is the only thing you've got, the horse paddock. Now when we go into the map, and actually when you start off on New Farmer, I think it probably you'll start off with this for farm manager as well. And you own all these fields, and they've got a value of, you can sell them as a bulk of 686,000. Now all the surrounding fields, they're not too much money, but you're getting quite a few fields for your money. There's not many little small areas, like there's 242, 253. But again, he's got lots of grass areas, which are just for grass. I take it that's the forest bit up there. So you can buy a part of the forest there for 150 grand, and you can buy this bit for 81,984. Biogas is not too much money at 141,264. So yeah, there's another large, that's 348,000 for that forest. And there's another forest there with a field, 253. Now you go up to this one, and this is 1.1 1,141,428. But it is a huge area, and you see there it's marked where you're coming in. You own that bit as well, so all of this you can do whatever you want. You can landscape it how you want. It is totally up to you. The only downside is the amount of slots at the moment, whereas if you sell everything you're only going to get probably about down to about 750 slots, where on FS17 the slot count was a lot lower. But that's detail for you, I suppose. Now we're going to run around and go to all the other sell points, but let's carry on having a look around the farm and then we get out of the farm. So this is the arch entrance here, comes into the house, and the house has been modernised. It all looks pretty sleek. There you go, 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, bathroom, and then we go out to the garage. Whoa, it's freaking out a little bit. Let's open those doors, and it won't let me out of there for some reason. Never mind, we'll go out this way. Then it takes you around, you've got a next shed. Right, let's open that door. So this is the front entrance of the farm, basically. And you see this goes through to you've got your vehicle workshop, and that's at the back of the house where we just were. So bringing it round, we come into, this is the large cow shed, and these are your straw, and your milk is going to come just out here. So this is also the feed trough as well for this side, so you've got straw and feeding trough. Then there's the water, like I said, on the way in. Come round to this way and we've got, this is where you got your animal dialogue for purchase. So that is for the large one. If we come round to here, this is the other trough for, you can see there I got a little bit in and they spilt a bit, so it needs cleaning up. So that is the fill point for your food and your straw. Then round here we've got your water, and there I'm presuming that is the milk. That must be the milk, because there's nowhere else for the cow pasture. Now to put the cows in this pasture, you use this gate here. Open animal dialogue. See, cow, brown. Whereas at the moment we've got a Brabham in this one. But more storage here. There's so much storage on this farm, it's amazing. But you just look at the detail on the brickwork. It is cool as, it really is. So well done. That takes time, but it makes a huge difference. We just walk by it, but it makes a big difference. Huge difference. So I think that was about it for around the farm. Yep, there's our truck. What was in that door? That's more storage. So yeah, like I said, loads of storage. Right, we go down to the gas station first, and I'm meant to be on the right hand side, aren't I? Yes. Oh, nice Massey Ferguson logo on the side there. So that's where we buy our fuel from, if you want to. And we've also got a repair shop. Which is a pretty cool feature. To have it with the garage. Right, so we're going to just have a drive around. Oh, that's I can't remember if that was there before. The Good Coast restaurant, because so much has been changed. And I didn't get to play the last one for that long. I think I only probably played a few hours. So what's that fenced off for? Oh, okay. We need to crack on, and we should be heading up to the sawmill, so I think we will just follow the road round. But the trees, we've got giant trees. They are massive. They're nicely condensed though, so you can actually look across and look over there, you can see what's going on. Plenty of water on this map. You can see he's got it running right the way through, and you've got a lake at the top as well, top left hand corner. Oh, sorry. Grunwald. So what is that over there then? Oh, that, of course, that is the farm, you idiot. I was thinking, that looks interesting. Yes, stop getting sidetracked. Let's get on our way to the sawmill. So here we are at the sawmill. And we've got the train tracks there. Although we can't use the train on this one, the sell point is down the other end, and it won't let me go anywhere near those tracks. So there is the sell point for the wood or lumber, and there is the sell point there for wood chips. And can we be cheeky and cut through? Oh, there's even a little track there. Let's work our way through. Loving this. This is awesome. Back out onto the main road. Very bright map. Well, everything seems very bright anyway. There's even more forest over the right hand side. There's a nice cool bridge over there, which that's probably out of bounds. We've got a little stream running down here. I shouldn't have really gone that way because biogas is always fenced off. Well, 9 out of 10 times it is. Let's get back on the road. There we go. And here we are at the biogas. Now there's the tip point, which this one looks like it has got the processing, so that you might only be able to put 50,000 into there. And then we've got 2 huge bunkers. Now the drive-through, which makes it a bit easier, but you're going to get a lot of silage made in there. Nice little shelter for a few of your vehicles, and your slurry sell point, not sell point, the slurry pickup point, because you don't have to pay for slurry. But all in all, it looks pretty amazing. See, before there was nothing else going on around here, where you got bits and bobs in the way here. Good, it just makes it look a lot more realistic. Are they solid, those? No, you can move them and you can use them for other things. Right, so looking across the landscape, it all looks pretty nice, isn't it? Loving it. It's a lovely summer's day. And that's more forestry to the right hand side there. And you've got so much spruce. Right, this is where your only placeable is. Well, animal placeable. It's just here is your horse paddock, which they're using the normal ones, so we're quite familiar with everything what's going on there. There's your feeding trough. Then we've got our fill point. There he is over there now. Then we go round, you've got the straw. Where is it? That's the straw there. And then you got water. Is that water? That might be the feeding trough. No, that's the water, and that's the feeding trough over there. But yeah, on this bit of land here, we've got an exercise yard. A few jumps in. If you're into the horses. And then back out onto the main road. But the detail is awesome on this map. I didn't see that shed there. You got a nice storage shed as well. Because you always need equipment looking after something. Looking after animals, you always need a bit of kit. So a bit of storage goes a long way. Right, so moving on. I think we might be able to take... Can we do a shortcut down there? I doubt it, no. No, we can't do a shortcut down there. And here we are down at the grain mill. Now I didn't understand what that one there is for. Is that a buy point there? We're gonna have to investigate that in a minute, because there is the sell point for the grain mill. Dump it off in there, because this isn't a silo, so why is that? Or is that just there to look nice? No, it's just there to look pretty. I thought it might have been a buy point. So moving on down, we've got the spinnery, and it didn't have the drop-off point highlighted, so I take it is just over there, because there's no indicators, zone indicators anywhere. Or it might even be you drive through and it disappears. I do like this statue, awesome. Look at that. Sorry. Right, and what was up here? Oh, that's just another cut through. And this one is the selling station 2. So that's your drop off. And you got field number 20. So that's all grass. Very lush and green that is. So next we need to head on down the opposite way to the animal dealer and the barn. And I'm on the right side of the road. Well done. Right, so here's the animal dealer. Now you can see it's there's the dialogue, and then there's all the different stuff we have. Now it also has a tip point here, because it shows you've got a symbol on a symbol, which the barn is here as well. There it is, there's the barn, and then animal dealer as well right next to it. Now normally where the barn is, you've got the bales, so I'm taking it that the barn sell tip must be here, but it's also where the animal dialogue is, so they might be one on top of the other there, because there is no other points around here. There's nothing. So that is the tip there for that. Right, now we need to head off. We'll head out down this way. Nice forestry areas though. There's a lot of money in wood. And then we come up to, look at that, John Deere BSM tractor. That is a proper job shop. Let's go around the front. And you got parts and service there. Sales in that bit there. And what I love about this, I think I'm going to be using this as my new mod space really, because the amount of stuff you can put out the back here, it's massive. Look at it. Now here's your bay for servicing. I'm not sure if these doors open or not. No. So yeah, you park your vehicle there, go in, automatic doors, bang, repair, customise. I can't customise because it's leased vehicle. But yeah, the shop, absolutely amazing. What a huge shop. Huge. An ideal place to showcase anything. Any new mods or vehicles out now. This is where I'm going to go. You've even got more sheds out round the back as well. Look at it. It's crazy. Right, so that is about it then, really. We haven't got a lot. Like you said, the main two are the grain mill and the selling station. That's the two main ones. There isn't a lot to sell to, but all in all, it's a nice looking map. Done a cracking job. Very impressed with that. There's probably a few things I haven't seen yet where I think I've pretty much covered everywhere, but there's going to be a little lane here I haven't been down, and there's something down there of interest. But there you go. You can't win them all. I can't find everything. Righto, well, a big thumbs up for Black Sheep modding. Another cracking map. Right, well, if you found this helpful, please give me a like, and if you haven't already done so, hit that subscribe button, and then you'll be able to find all my latest content. Don't forget to check out my other videos. This video is number 225, so there's a lot of videos to choose from. There's about 100 and over 100 on FS17, and then all the rest is FS19. So there's over, I think it's about 130 FS19 at the moment, which is quite a lot. Don't forget to check them out. Thanks for watching. Till the next time, goodbye.